Hello, welcome. It's time to, well, first of all, we're going to finish this league with Astro Ren that I started yesterday. Unfortunately, I had to cut it a little bit prematurely because of the MSL that was right about to start. So we're going to finish it up. We're currently 2-1 with Astro Ren. And after this league is done, we're actually going to play some Legacy in Modern with Iceberg. If I were to play Legacy right now, which I'm not because the format sucks and it's gonna get shaken up on Monday with a new banning. I would imagine Lurus, of course. I will probably be playing some Yorion Pile. This is what has been what I've had success with, and it's also what I find really fun. So this is my current four color control list. So this is what we're gonna be cooking up right next. But to get things started, it's time to finish up some Astral Rain action. But yeah, so sad, man. So sad that Legacy is. It's not particularly playable right now, unfortunately. We're playing against Reed? Damn! Alright. Playing against the Duke. Against the Yorion deck? Ugh. Yeah, we'll probably have to ship this against the Yorion deck. When will there be more Amulet action? I do have a schedule that you can see. On Mondays and Thursdays are all day Amulet, and then I move things, changing things up a bit during the week. During the rest of the week, sometimes I play some more Amulet as well during the week, but yeah, these hands are not working out over here. Yeah, we're gonna go to 4. Unfortunate. Okay, at least we have a plan here. So, bottom this, and bottom this. And we just need to have a quick starting hand. Oh, wow. Look at this, chat. We have a new, like, interface thing. Wow. I guess now Magic Online is a quality program. All right. So we're gonna start trying to do some REM things, I guess. No force, no force, no force, no force, no force, no force, no force. Nice. What is this? What do you mean? It's Astral Ren. Dark Saga. Have you not seen Astral Ren before? It's my baby. This is my baby. Explosives on 2. So we're not going to be able to get value from this Eternal Witness, I don't think. But I think it's important for me to make sure I have like an answer to... Like I am on a mode to 4, right? I don't think I can afford to not get value from these cards. Just cut Ewid and play Giganta. Sure. Please may face blow this up. Okay, so they're gonna clear. Oh no. Okay. Interesting. So I guess they're going to try to. Greedy is gonna try to contain this Ren, because this explosives now is gonna kill both of these things. Huh. I was not expecting him to have an Ice Fang there. Was expecting him to instead just blow these things up. There we go. Yeah, now we're gonna see the explosives be cracked exactly. So now we're going to play our land, fetch. I guess that we actually did not need to do this. More Riders. Sure. Just add 20 more cards and play Yorion. Yeah, we actually tried that. I did try that and it didn't really work. Just Yorion just didn't give us enough value, basically. Our deck was kind of just not built to maximize Yorion. And we actually did... We like the cards actually did matter. The cards that we were not playing, basically. The cards that we were playing that were not part of the plan or whatever, they did matter a lot. Another Forgotten Cave. Okay. Well, at least the Rallier has an attack here. This seems like a bad Legacy deck, friend. You mean mine or my opponent's? Because this is not like a bad Legacy deck. This is a bad Modern deck. This is a bad Modern deck. It's not even a Legacy deck. You're too generous. What are your thoughts at the BNR announcement? No Mother Bans is interesting. I don't think that there need to be any Mother Bans. I think there will be Mother Bans eventually. I would expect there to be Mother Bans eventually. We really need to find an Astral here. Once we find an Astral, I think it's probably going to be enough for us to accrue enough value that we can overpower what Reed is doing. But without an Astral, we just don't have enough. This is what we're missing. Also, I just want to point out that this was a move to 4. and we are ahead in cards and ahead of mana from my opponent. I mean, barring the Ursa, right? Like, but we just have like more cards, more lands in play, and more. I guess we're even on stuff, except that they have an Ursa and I don't, and we have more cards in hand. So I think Ewit is going to go under the bus here. We have another one. We can Ewit the Ewit back. Oh, you thought it was Legacy? Yeah, I posted about it. It's just like I could play Legacy, but that I would be playing an irrelevant format that is gonna be shaken up on Monday. Like, we know that it's gonna be shaken up on Monday, so it doesn't really make much sense for me to play that. So I decided to. Oddly enough, I think that my life might matter. My life total. Power level banning Vintage seems so odd. Yeah, for real. But I mean, that's how bad they messed it up, right? That should be a call to attention, you know? So we're probably gonna get Cryptic here. Then we can Ewit back this. You don't get Lotus as an extra card in hand every single game, every single turn, you mean, right? Is that that's what Lurrus does? Metallic Rebuke. So we're probably gonna get double rebuked here, which is gonna suck. Yep. Double rebuked. Oddly enough, I think we're just gonna die to damage here. No, we just died to a Cryptic. Yorion is so big. It's a freaking 4/5 flyer. Big fella. So that's 6, 10, 11. They can make a food, or they can just Cryptic tap and we die. Yeah. Me gustaría si venía la mierda solo por el Lurrus, no se me acuerdo que estaba mal hasta que imprimieron. Exacto, sí, exactamente. Estoy de acuerdo con eso. Avalanche Riders. Helix is so weird in this matchup. Same with Knight of Autumn. Like, the only thing we're destroying with Knight of Autumn that actually matters is the constructs. But Astral Drift is kind of doing that too. It's kind of weird. Shave birds. I guess we can keep birds in. Shave Harks. Avalanche Riders is a nice one. And maybe one Helix. I do like Scavenging News a fair amount. Renegade Rallier. Yeah, I'm playing against Reed. Yeah, we moved to 4 game 1, unfortunately. So our hand really took a long time to get going. And he did fine. He did fine Ursa. How much worse would Lurrus be if he didn't revise 0-cost permanents? It would be worse, but not that much worse. Like, you can still recast Seal of Fire. We were talking about this before the start of the MSL episode yesterday, and I think that it would be super weird, honestly. But I feel like the way to fix Lurrus would have been with something like Now this hand is perfect, by the way. With something like you make a token, like exile a card in your graveyard and make a token of it, right? Because with something like that, you can't like revise Seal of Fire literally every turn. Erlen submitted the push-ups, brutal. They might have Force of Negation here. This would be very annoying. They don't though, so that's great. Cycle Thicket. Ooh. All right. All right. All right. That's a plan. Yeah, no, it would be super awkward to, and it would be hard to make work, but still. I mean, it would be a little bit less egregious, at least. Okay, so... I mean, this hand is shaping up great. And fortunately... I think we're going to have to go for the Avalanche Riders here. And we're going to let it go. That's going to trigger our revolt. We're going to get back our land. And then we can Ren, get it back, and we can cast our Astral Drift. Stopping upkeep. We could cycle the Astral Drift. That's another option. Yeah, that's probably the line. That's probably the line, to like set a stop on upkeep and cycle. Especially if they miss a land drop here, I think that it's definitely worth doing. Okay, they don't. It's probably still worth doing though. They have the Bolt. Galvanic Blast. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Binland. Path to Exile. Okay. Thicket. Let's play Wall of Blossoms. Ewit is a fine draw, so next turn we can Ewit plus Astral or Ewit plus Rallier. We have options. We unfortunately 1 mana short of Ewit plus Avalanche Riders, because that would be the ideal, I think. They don't have a food for the goose though. Reducate's fun, if you say so. Probably getting back Udo here. Yep. Gonna have to path it. The classic destroy your land, give you a land strategy. Reed just said that me playing the wall worms his heart. That's sweet. Yeah, Reed is my kind of player. Reed is my kind of player. Okay, that's a fine draw there. Okay, so what's the best thing we can do? I think it starts here. We play our land, fetch for Temple Garden. 1, 2, 3. Play Renegade Rallier. Get back my land. Fetch for Forest. 1, 2, 3. Ewit. Get back Astral. Yes. Path Udo now that they're tapped out. We have 5 cards to our opponents. 4. I guess they're going to draw into 5. And then we have Ren ult to next turn if we want, which means infinite Path to Exiles. We can also hardcast our Astral Drift, blink our Eternal Witness, and start creating value that way. Tranquil Thicket, if we resolve the Astral Drift, is going to be pretty solid. He's playing the classics. This was my heart. Yeah, I mean, Avalanche Riders and Wall of Blossom seems like cards that Reed would appreciate. I appreciate them myself, particularly the Wall of Blossoms. Eternal Witness, same thing. Galvanic Blast on top. Okay. Okay, here's the Ursa. Now the question is, do they have a way to draw a card? Or do they have a way to counter my Astral Drift? Oof, this is gross. But if this Astral Drift resolves, I think we're going to be in really good shape. Because we're going to kill both constructs. We're going to get back our Path to Exile. The problem is they have access to Cryptic, which is really annoying. Helix. I mean, it starts here. That result? Poggers. Bye-bye construct. Forgotten Cave, it's a fine draw there. Am I gonna need more mana or so they have a Galvanic Blast in hand. I think we're gonna get the Thicket here. Cycling. Exile that one. Thank you for the follows, Fart and Lamb of Gojira. Lamb of Gojira. You like your Metal Vance, right? I picked that matchup. Okay. So I'm gonna filter for red, and they're probably gonna do something here. No, just moving to the next phase. There's a mountain still in my deck. I think we just pass here, right? We kind of have to watch out for double Galvanic Blast or something, right? Like that. Just untapped. Urine going after Ren. That's fine. So the Rallier is going to put the Ren back into play. Okay. For a land, that would have been nice last turn. Abundant growth is good. I think that if Reed passes priority on their main phase, I'm going to cycle the Thicket, targeting Eternal Witness. Ursa activation. Can get behind this. Yep. Another Rallier, nice. All right, so at this point, I think that we're going to be able to take over. I think we're turning the corner this turn. Rallier gets back Ren. Witness gets back Path to Exile. Knight of Autumn is medium. Knight of Autumn is certainly quite medium there. It's not great. I think we're gonna lead on Path here on the Ursa. Because once we path the Ursa, Reed has a lot less options. Okay, so he's kind of mana screwed or whatever. Or Archmage's Charm. Force of Negation. That's pretty brutal. I kind of needed that to not get exiled. That's fine. Have to figure out another way now. So we're gonna Helix. E with Helix. 1, 2. So this is gonna be a Plains. And I think I want to kill the Yorion actually. You would. because the Ursa cannot really attack. Interesting game. Interesting game. Force activation. Here we go. Emery. Well, we have the use for that one, so I don't think we care too much. Reed asked if my deck shouldn't run Yorion. That's a good question. I actually tried. I tried Yorion in the past, and it actually diluted the deck a little bit. It made it a little bit harder to find my engine pieces, and the deck is built around the engine pieces rather than a 4/5 the 4/5 flyer. When the deck doesn't have Astral and Ren, it is a lot worse. And Yorion didn't make up for the fact that it was harder for me to play my cards. Okay, so I imagine they're gonna put Galblast back at Force of Negation. Huh, interesting. Huh. I would imagine they would have put Cryptic on top there. I guess they wanna exile my Liney Helix. So we know about the force that they have in hand. We don't care about the Uro because we can just exile it indefinitely and then it just dies. And so that the Uro is not a big deal at all. Okay, so we're gonna start with getting back Tranquil Thicket. Then we're gonna play a Scavengers. So this is basically free. It's basically the cost of a land. And I have only one more fetchable in my deck, which is actually a little bit annoying. We have the Mountain. Forgotten Cave. And we're gonna get back Tranquil Thicket here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 cards in hand. We don't care about the Emery. Fetch Mountain. There's no need to do this with Uro right now. Yeah, so we just pass priority. Read one way game 1, we moved to 4, and then we couldn't catch back up. Okay. So cycle Forgotten Cave. Blink this. Yes. And then cycle another Forgotten Cave. And blink Ewit. We can also just blink Ursa for the turn. I think I like that actually. We don't really care about the extra construct, whatever you want to call it. Discarding Ren to hand size. All right, that's a real sign of strength because the Ursa's coming back on Reed Sense Step. Or a sign of weakness, I guess. Aether Gust. That's a pretty good one actually, because that can target I guess they're probably not gonna target the. Oh, they are targeting the Ren. Huh. So I guess I put the Ren on top. Goose. Okay, the force is probably going to go towards the Astral Drift almost 100%. Oh, that's the brutal one. That one is brutal. We can Knight of Autumn to force the issue and then we can start going again. But that was a big one. That was certainly a big one. So they have force plus another card. Don't want them to be able to fetch another Mystic Sanctuary. Start here. Kill a construct. I'm starting to suspect that this game might end with decking, which is funny. It's pretty possible that this deck might come down to decking. And our opponent of oof. I guess that's a big one, but not right now. I think I can afford to eat my Avalanche Riders. I literally have no more fetchables. I guess I have a Shelter Thicket. That's the last fetchable in my deck. Explosives. On Zero is not gonna do much. Yeah, it can only be played for 0. The one of Craterhoof. Yeah. Yeah, they're probably not gonna crack that. It's basically just a Mox Sapphire with Ursa though, so it's fine. I've only seen one Astral so far. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, Houndmaster. I just realized that Ashiok's gonna deck me, so I have to start doing something. So if I can attack with this and this, if I cycle to exile the construct, so I think we're gonna have to do that. Deck him back. Some stuff to do. Embry goes under the bus, makes sense. Second main, we're gonna play this. Next turn, oh, I forgot to activate Rain. Whoops, I could have pinged the Ashiok there. Pinging the Ashiok was probably the line. Because on the next turn, I would have been able to kill it very easily. It's a lot of food that Reed has over there. Yep. Reed has pivoted to a mill strategy. Ursa is a silly, silly magic card. Another explosives, that's funny. You wanna activate those, Reed? I would love it if you would activate them. Yeah, we're gonna have to start playing these lands because I think that I need to do more stuff, right? The stuff that I'm doing is just not enough. So we're gonna move to combat, and we're gonna do face, Ashiok, 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 face. So I'm throwing forward Ashiok. So Ashiok down. Good. We can double ping now. So now I'm going to force the force here. Newly controlled, yeah, keep this. Ping Ursa. Cool. And now I guess we just pass. They have the Tormod script. Can force the action there next turn. Wow, what a game. What an insane game. What an insane game. All right, that explains why they let me kill the Ursa. They just had another one rolled up in hand. Astrolabe is more stuff. 15-15 construct. That's funny. Udo is fine. Yeah, I know that Reed paid properly and it doesn't allow me to exile the Uro before he gets priority. Reed Duke played perfectly. Would have thought. Who would have thought? Explosives for 2. That's brutal. Yeah, that's what I kind of needed to not happen. So eat your cryptic. Eat your other cryptic. Eat your Aethergust. The Tusk. The Tusk. So I think I'm going to lead on Ewit. Get back Ewit. Just have more bodies in play. Gonna crack the Crypt. Maybe? We crack the EE on 2. So it kills Ren and Scavenginus on the wall. Okay. And now they're probably going to crack the Tormod script. Nothing else to use my mana on, so I'm just going to play this Scavenginus right now. I guess we died to Cryptic Command. So they probably have one more Cryptic. Cryptic tap and draw. Yeah. They probably have had this Cryptic in hand for like 7 turns or something. And that's 12 plus 6 plus 1. GG's, Reed. GG's. The last construct. Yeah. The fact that we only saw a single Astral Drift is what ended up hurting us this game. Like, there's 15 cards left in our deck and 3 Astral Drifts are in there because the construct is was killing us. Like, if Druid hadn't had access to the second construct, we would have been fine. Great game. Great game. Damn it. A little bit unfortunate that we couldn't find another Astral. I think that we win. I think we actually are really big favorites if we find an Astral there. Giganta the Wellspring. So this could be either Tron or humans. Okay, so it's Tron. Wanna green Tron. Just got bodied? I mean, yeah, by like literally one of the best players in the world. I mean, I don't know what you want me to tell you. Magic Man 16, thank you for the follow. We did get a little bit unlucky there. 5-color Nib with Ursa's Tower seems unlikely. Lugal Sigesi, thank you for the follow. Probably gonna get turn 3 Tron here. That being the case, we probably want to set up more stuff in play. Where's the Ghost Quarter Lock with Renin 6? The Ghost Quarter Lock is in the sideboard. It's called Avalanche Riders. Just Natty Tron on 7, of course. Well, we don't care too much about that one. The problem is that we have no way. Okay. Like, we have no way of preventing them from doing the stuff that they do, basically. So, like, Oblivion Stone, when Karn, Oblivion Stone, Ulamog get here, it's gonna be rough. We just cannot really beat those cards. Just cast your Giganta, come on. Ugin is the worst, of course. Yeah, we cannot beat the Ugin. Avalanche Riders, Knight of Autumn, Stomping Spheres. Ooze can go. Thragtusk. It's not great. This is not a great hand, but most hands are not going to be great, and this hand has good mana, it has a quick clock. A quick clock, like, it has Lightning Bolt. Jeez, okay. Lol. Got him. Lightning Bolt in Tron. My opponent had the Natty Tron anyway, of course. We do have access to the Thicket, which kind of sucks. I guess it's better than nothing. Gonna get a little bit of value here out the door. At least we're gonna get a 4-3 instead of a 2-1. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. Sylvan Scrying. All right. Avalanche Riders off the top, baby. Let's do it. Or nothing. Nothing is also cool. And we just cannot play around Oblivion Stone or any of that nonsense. So we're just not gonna. Astral wouldn't have helped that much anyway. Sure. Interesting that they went after the creature instead of going after my mana. Lol. Right on time. Right on time. Brutal. They just immediately make it again. Okay, I'm done here. Sometimes you just are not supposed to win. I'm fortunate that we built our deck in such a way to play and to prepare for the meta decks, and then we played against a bunch of non-meta decks instead, making it so we went 2-0 into 2-3, which is the worst kind. We did get to play against Reedley, which was cool. We played a great match there. We were playing kind of toe in toe with Ursa, and like our opponent had an Ursa for multiple turns, and we were kind of able to keep up. And if we had found any one of our other Astrals, I think we would have probably won that game. Did you play the Astral Psych deck back during Scourge Standard? No, I didn't, and that's why I wanted to build this Astral Slide deck, because I didn't play back then. But yeah, this deck is fun. It might come back at some point. I just like it enough that I might play some more with it in the future. But it's not very good. It's sweet, but it's not quite good against the decks that go. It's tough for some decks to go over the top of what you're doing, but you kind of can't beat the decks that do. Like Tron is just kind of an impossible matchup. I'm considering just not playing the Avalanche Riders at all, because they're probably not good enough. I actually have beaten Tron in the past, but I have not beaten Luxac Tron, which is when your opponent just naturally has everything all the time. But yeah, this was Astral Ren. So right now we're gonna move on to something different. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much, and make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you later.